Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Vetsu7, and today we're going to be talking about, are Zoan fruits really that good? So we're going to go ahead and test on the dummy right here. I'm going to set a baseline with Magma, and I'm going to be using ethereal with every single fruit in this video. Basically, Magma is a top tier fruit, one of the best, if not the best this update. Compared to Tree, which I've been heard, a lot of people glazing, I think it's good, which is why I put it in A tier on my tier list. And I think Demon's really good too, which is why I put it on A tier. And I also think the new Mythic Fruit is also really good, which is why it's an A tier, right? But meta, S tier is only deserved for the best. I just wanted to talk about this because a lot of people are glazing it, and I think that they could use some slight buffs. Not big buffs, but slight buffs just to make them a little bit more viable, because there's never been a Zoan fruit that was the best, basically. I think Phoenix was the best at one point, but that was super long ago. Anyways, let's go ahead and set a baseline with Magma. So I'm going to do 2 tries for each fruit, so 2 Magma turns, and then I'm going to use 2 turns for every other fruit and just use the best time. So let's go ahead and start with Magma. I'll put the time up at the end. This is going pretty well so far. And should be dead. Okay, so the time will be up right now on how fast I did that run, and then we'll go ahead and try it one more time. Alright, one more time. Just off the first combo, we did 170,000 damage. Alright, so that was also a pretty good time, I feel like. Both of those are probably about the same. Now that we know what one of the best fruits in the game does, let's go ahead and compare it to Demon. Now, I could be completely wrong about, these fruits, but I don't think that they can hang with the best, I'm going to be real. So I saw somebody also telling me, oh, but you could just transform because look at the cooldown. The cooldown's fast, don't get me wrong, right? You could do this, but do I want to? And also, you are losing a little bit of time. But let's go ahead and see if they're cooking with the take. So let's go ahead and I'm going to start in transformation. And the thing with Demon is you can use the moves in M1 basically at the same time. So, and the M1s are strong. So there's a good chance of beating Magma. Let's go ahead and see what he can do. Okay, he got launched up, unfortunate. Yeah, Demon has a lot of moves like that. Okay, we're going to detransform, use our sword here. Go back to transformation. My god, Demon, stop moving him. Yeah. Okay. I think that could have been a lot better. I think if I M1 better and use the move, that it won't fling them. Let's go ahead and try that again. Still flung him. It flings him up too, which is the worst, bro. Like, bro, I don't know where he's going. M1s, please just hold him still. There you go, I held him still there. The fruit just moves him around so much. If you were with other people, like, it would be a better time. Oops, I lucky just sold the bag. Is he dead? Oh no, he is dead. Okay, no, I didn't sell the bag. Yeah, Demon kind of has a problem with moving him around. If you're with more people, then like more attacks will be stun locking him. But overall, those runs weren't that great, to be honest with you. He just gets flung around too much. So Tree's actually better in base because of the M1s. So let's go ahead and try Tree out now. How do I want to start this? Well, I'm going to start with M1 spam. And we'll use a move here. This moves him around quite a bit too. unfortunately. This is going well. Alright, now let's go ahead and try the last Zoan fruit out, which is Trinidadon. I'm going to start in transformation because the moves are pretty strong on it, and then we're going to go ahead and switch to sword. So I think I'm going to start with first ability and then second, and then I don't know. Let's just see. Let's just try it. We'll just use all the moves and then detransform. So detransform here. Transform back. Okay, detransform. Use all the moves. And then we'll go back to sword. Hopefully the sword can finish him off, which I think it can. Okay. That felt pretty decent. Alright, so let's go ahead and try that one more time. I think I'm going to keep the same strategy. I like using all the moves at least one time. I don't like using the third ability. It's kind of bad compared to the rest. Plus, we could use that time using our sword. So, I didn't even hold that one. Doesn't matter. Should be fine. Even though I mess up slightly, we still have a move to hold. I think the first ability is the best, so as long as we have that, like, well, as long as we're using that one and then switching back to our sword, that might be the new method actually. Just use the first and second. Hopefully this finishes them off. There we go. That felt pretty good, even though I did mess up at the start and I only tapped the last ability. I don't think it took much time away from the run. But yeah, those fruits do feel pretty good, I can't lie. But are they better than Magma? Let's see. I mean, you guys should already know, but I literally can't because I'm going to do this all in editing, but I'm assuming they're close, but not better than Magma. Alright, so surprisingly, Magma did get beat out. Now, a tree ran 1955, I think it was exactly, and Magma was like 2450. So, a pretty decent difference. But, Magma is safer. It is easier to use because you don't have to spam M1s, because spamming M1s for 15 minutes straight is not fun. We just had an M1 meta with Koru, and now we might be going back into another one with Tree, because I think that Tree might be the best in the game. Now, I did damage test Gravity just for fun, and it did well. It is faster than Magma, but it was only 23. So it didn't even beat out, or no, it did 22. It did a low 22, and it didn't even beat out Tree. But I think that there's a sword combination that's better than Ethereal, and I think Phoenix Blade and Gravity are the best combination. So we're gonna do a little test. I just want to see if Gravity Phoenix Blade is better than Tree Ethereal, because I think that Gravity is really good because it has super high damage, longer cooldowns, and then Phoenix Blade, you can use your second ability and kind of fill in the gap of the cooldowns of Gravity, and I think it's a really good combination. But I don't think Phoenix Blade would work that well with Tree because you're too busy M1ing, so you can't sit there and really use Phoenix Blade all the time. So I think Ethereal is really good because you could use the moves. They take 1 second to use, by the way, and then you can go back straight to M1ing. So I want to see what's better, Gravity Phoenix Blade or Tree Ethereal. Now let's go ahead and check it because I have no clue. So we're going to go ahead and start like this. Now that everything's on cooldown on Gravity, we can go ahead and sit here and use our Phoenix Blade. Which is already almost dead, by the way. So, I don't know what that was, but that felt very, very fast. So we already know what Ethereal ran. 19.5. I don't know if this is faster. I feel like it's close. I'm going to do it one more time, just because I think I can get a slightly better run. So let's go ahead and try. He's almost dead, bro. Please. Okay. That was really fast. So I think that was our best run. Let's see if it's better. Okay, so I hope this video was very entertaining and informational, because it certainly was fun to record and informational for me, because not only did I learn that Tree's a beast, right? And it was good, better than what I thought. I would move it up to S tier. I can't lie. That guy was cooking with that take. Tree S tier for sure. I agree. But Gravity Phoenix Blade is the best fruit in the game paired with Phoenix Blade. It is 110% better than Tree. 18 seconds? Bro, I was so close to running a 17-second run on this dummy. I used the same passive, same stats, everything. All I did was just switch out the sword, because I think Phoenix Blade is just a better combination. And I don't think it gets better than Ethereal Tree. I could try Phoenix Blade Tree, but I'm telling you, it's going to be 110% worse, just because you can't M1. So the best fruit in the game, and I believe the current meta right now, since Coral V2 got nerfed into the ground, or is now somewhat mid, not mid, but good. I think Gravity Phoenix Blade is the best combo in the game. I think this is going to be raid meta, and I'll probably make a video on this exact combo in Dungeon. So welcome back Phoenix Blade Gravity, because this was meta once before, and it's back. And I like this meta personally. I think it's fun. I like both the fruit. I like the fruit and the sword. So W meta shift. I'm glad it ain't OPV2, because that was boring personally. And I'm glad it ain't Magma, because I'm tired of using it. So W King Legacy for changing up the meta, but I would still like a buff to come to Tree. I want Tree to get a buff to its form. Like, you're not even using the form. It's not even a Zoan anymore. It's as, you know, all the other fruits were using transformation because they're better in transformation. Now, they ran, what, like 36 seconds, both of them? Now, Tree's the only one that didn't use transformation, because the M1s can carry it so hard. M1s in this game are broken if they do high enough damage, and 10,000 in M1 is insane, and it is such a good feat to beat Magma, because Magma's so stupid. But I would still choose Magma over Tree. Safer, because you don't have to get in their face in M1. Magma doesn't move them around like Tree does, because the M1s will always push them back. And overall, I think it's just easier to use. But if you like the M1ing, Tree's for you. If you like Gravity, it's the best in the game. And also Phoenix Blade is insane with it. So use whatever you prefer. There's 3 insanely good fruits right now. And there's also a lot of good swords, with sword tier list coming out soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.